Hello everyone and welcome to a hopefully brief little video, and this is not going to be anything too long if everything goes right, but this is mainly this is a twofold video. It has two purposes. Number one is to, well, since we're in Minecraft, it's pretty obvious, is to show off, or showcase, I'd probably say, not show off, never something to brag about. It's just to showcase, give a little tour of my world in this instance, which is a modded version. It is Feed the Beast Horizons pack. I think it's 2.0.10 right now version that I'm playing on, and it's also to know that just to make sure that you guys don't think I'm dead, because I'm not. But however, as you can probably see here, what's this? I am wearing the default skin. Yeah, right now and for a little while I have actually not have any internet, so that's also one of the reasons why nothing has been uploaded lately. Not really the biggest reason, but still. Yeah, so right now actually I don't have any internet right now. So yeah, this is recorded on Monday, the 31st of March, so depending on when you see this, it's safe to assume that when you see this video, my internet is probably back, so there's nothing to worry about in that regard for you. But yeah. With that out of the way, let's just quickly take a quick tour around. So what you're seeing right here is actually the spawn. This island right here is actually the spawn of this world. Hence why it's a bit of a mess. I just sort of left all this crud. I didn't want any of it. And it's even good. So even a nice little cave right here, just sort of chilling. You can just walk in. It's actually a fairly big cave. Just take a quick peek. I'm not gonna go into details, but there's a ravine down here. As you can see right here, it's a giant ravine just chilling here. It's actually a pretty good spawn for a starting area. And up there we have a slime island, which means that this place is not ideal for a long-term base, because you will get bombarded with slimes. It doesn't seem like there's any slimes dropping right now. But yeah, slime will keep dropping down if you stay in this area too long, which is a pain in the fucking ass. Yes, oh, also in case you want, let me just do this. There's a seed. Let me just remove this. Oh, never mind. Let me do this. So there's a seed in case you want to play on this world as well. It's a pretty good seed, I have to say. There's a bunch of nice stuff. And just off the coast, like right over here, we actually have a magical forest right there, which is, so slow. Let me just do this. Which is actually where I have my base. There's also this weird sand thing here. You can, I don't know, get sand for whatever reason. Yeah, this over here, this is the magical forest. This is where I made my base, and the spawn is right over there. So yeah, this is a pretty nice world because, amongst other things, considering you spawn next to a magical forest, you have a ton of ore nodes, like this one right here. This one, I think there's a water one, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a water one. But look at this, 92, and there's another one right there. We can see it already. Hiding behind the tree, there's a bunch of ore nodes in these silver trees just sort of scattered around in here. It's overall a pretty good seed, I have to say. There's also a little thing around here somewhere that you need to see, or that's just fun. So that's my house. Not gonna go in there just yet. First, we're gonna show off this thing over here, which is a Twilight Forest portal. I'm not gonna go into the Twilight Forest because it's already a bit laggy because I'm recording, but generally loading dimensions just sort of makes it a little slower. We're especially not going to go into the nether, which is right up here. Here's my nether portal. We are not going in here because in the current version, this is just a warning to anyone that decides to pick up this pack. In the current version of it, there is a bug in the nether. I don't know, I think it's a Gaines nether mod or something that calls it, or some sort of thing with a chest or something. But basically, when you go in the nether, your memory usage will just go apeshit. So, just a fair warning. I haven't been in there for ages, and I haven't even found a nether fortress in there either, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I can't go in and look because it's a fucking lag fest if I go in near that place. So yeah, just a little warning to you. Oh, and here we have a bunch of solar panels. That's just power, nothing of interest. But here's my house, and there's a nice little road here, and some paving stones of watering so that nothing just sort of flails in, even though there's iron doors, so nothing can really come flailing in anyway. As you can see, it's fairly minimalistic, and as you can see, I actually have brewing rust stands. And you may say, but if you don't have any nether fortress, how do you have access to blaze rods? We'll get into that later. It's true, I don't have access to any nether fortresses in that nether. None. I don't think I've gotten a single blaze rod from in there at all, so How do I have brewing stands? You'll see later. I have a potions chest and my image chest network, which is just full of crud. I have a bunch of farm, potatoes, and let me in. But yeah, this house is actually it's pretty minimalistic compared to what I normally do. There's not much here if you really think about it. We have brewing, we have a bed, and we have some pulverizers and furnaces, smelters, sawmills, and that's about it. There's not really much here. This is my solar system. And here is a overflow chest. And now you may be saying, if you've ever played the mod, why would I have an overflow here instead of just putting all of these into one of these and then just using these as overflow? And yeah, I get that that's actually a smarter idea, because every time now and then I want to see, oh, there's something going here that shouldn't have gone here. Like if I do this, I have to do this, and then be like, oh, right, did anything go in here? Yeah, sure, this did, because this shouldn't actually be in here, and neither should this. That looks like a thing. Like these shouldn't be in here, these shouldn't be in here, that kind of stuff. That we shouldn't actually either. Then I have to do this, go, alright, fine, put that out of here, put that back in here. I get that that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but I kinda like the idea of just being able to walk up to a chest like this, and just be like, huh, I want a stack of diamonds. Bam. I don't know, I just like being able to walk up and just look at my stuff individually, because I mean, you're using an access terminal like this, it's nice and all, but if you're just sort of scrolling and looking for a few items, instead of using, if you don't want to feel like doing this diamond or something, if you don't feel like doing that, then it's kind of nice to just be able to, you know, just sort of go, oh, I need diamonds. Lol, diamonds. So, yeah. Although the other system is probably way more efficient, but I really don't care. Down here, this right here is actually my, because this mod pack doesn't have that many mods that do, like there's no ender chest mod, ender storage. So getting auto sorting system is actually pretty difficult, but I found a way around it by using combining Thorncraft and applied logistics with this magic mirror, which is basically linked to this mirror right here, where anything I throw into this mirror right here will get shot out here and into this transition plane, which will then eat it into my storage system. So if we go over here, for example, and take, let's just take something like these two pride shards, gay pride. Now there's none of them in here. If you then just go, you can get a good angle of this, so you can see it without it. So right here, and then just go, lol, and they get shut out, go in there, and then they get automatically sorted into my system, and then they are back in here. Bam! And since I have a chunk loader on the roof, you can actually, I don't think you can see it from here. Let me through. I hate doors sometimes. I don't think you can actually see, yeah, oh, you can see the tip of it right there. I've actually done a pretty good job of hiding it so you can't see it. It's right, I think it's right here. Yeah, right there, chunk loader. It doesn't load that much, but it loads enough to work. Down here we have just a few things. Let me down. This is mainly just a little farming area for nether quartz, what's it called? Nether plant thingies. Crops is one. From the very same mod, Gaines Nether. This is some sort of bread. These quartz berry bushes, actually you can make nether quartz out of these. These you can make glowstone out of, and these you can make lava out of. So even though I don't actually have access to all of that, I still have it right here. So I'm actually just harvest it because I kind of want it. There you go. And just yoink. See, it's so awesome. I love that. It is so amazing. But that's pretty much all that's down there. There's never really too much of an interesting area, to be perfectly honest. And then we have down here, which is basically just my power generation area. We have a few steam dynamos that I haven't cleaned up. These are just my early power. I didn't actually clean them up because I didn't feel like it. And this over here is my, in case of emergency, magmatic engines all over the fucking place. Power supply. And then I have these resonant ender tanks because I don't know. I kind of think this looks cool, just having these 3 ender tanks, portable tanks right here, just sort of go, yeah, look at me, lava. And then I have 4 magma crucibles here that can produce extra lava as needed. That's about it down here. And then there's, of course, on-off switch for all the dynamos. But I don't need it because we already have full energy over here, because I'm not really using any power currently. Outside we have hemp blocks and sugarcanes, or reeds as I call them. Hemp blocks are basically just, you can make either string or paper out of them, so it's basically just reeds, only better. We have more solar panels, and then we have my very inefficient mana bean farm. This right here, that's my mana bean farm. Just these 3 trees, that one, and that one. That's my mana bean farm. It's not really the most efficient, but I don't really care. I don't really need mana beans at this point in the game because I've already done all the forms that I've researched, apart from the sharing. But I don't really need that because I don't want to share research with myself. It makes no fucking sense. So yeah, I just got the hang of that. And over here we have my smeltery, which has some blood in it for some reason, because I haven't bothered to empty it out. And that's pretty much all in this. That's my... This is my main base right here, technically. That's the first building I made right here. Oh, there it is. Jungle and a magnum torch, which you probably wonder why there's no enemies. This is the reason. It blocks all spawns in a 64 block radius, so there's no spawns anywhere around here. It's pretty awesome. You can just sort of walk around and chill and do nothing productive all day. And then we have a nice little pathway here, and then if we just follow this pathway, we'll take to this intersection here, which will split up into 2. Either we go this way or we go this way. We're just going to go this way because this over here, there's not really much to see, so it's going to be very quick to do. This is actually my newest addition to this place. I really like the way its entrance looks. It is my Ars Magica room. As you can see, it is still very much a work in progress. I haven't even done anything in here. This is where the nexuses are going to be that makes mana, and this is the thingamajig, I don't know what it's called. The altar, I think. I haven't really done anything in here. Although these things, storage monitors, I thought that if you put them up like this and lock them with a wrench, you could just shift right click either side of them, but I can't make it work for some reason, so I don't really know. I have to look that up next time I get the chance, and then next time my internet comes back, because right now I can't really do it. But yeah, the point of this being that you can sort of walk in here and then you can be like, huh, I need some of that stuff, but oh, I only have 7 of it. God damn it! I need to go to the nether, but I can't go to the nether because it's laggy as shit. But yeah, it's basically just, instead of having to go in here and go, I need roots, I need things, I need dust, I can just go doop 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 and bam, I have all 3 of them. It's just a little convenience thing more than anything really. I haven't done much in here. I've chosen my skills with Ars Magica, but I haven't actually made a single spell yet. I have all my stuff here, so yeah. I haven't really gone that far with that at all. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this. It's, as I said, this is a very new... I actually made this edition today, hence why it looks a little bit unfinished. Although I really like the... Let's actually quickly go to the roof, because I actually quite like the way it looks. Beep. There's also a Puno just chilling on a tree. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of like this pattern up here. It looks kind of neat, especially if you look at it from above. Like, if you do like this. Yeah, it looks kind of neat. It looks like a sort of a squid of sorts. Like this is the face and there's all like stuff down here, tentacles. Yeah. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I think it looks kind of neat. Originally I was going for a yin-yang sort of design, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like doing it after all. And then we come to the other 2 buildings. One of these is this one over here, which one of these was this one over here, no shit Sherlock, which is just this. It's just an enchanting room, barely. Instead of making a room for enchanting, I just made a fucking building for enchanting. It's probably a little overdone, but I don't care, you can enchant. There's access to this if you need more books, or if you for some reason need, I don't know, sawdust. I don't know what the fuck you need that for over here, but in case you do, there's no crafting world in here, because I don't see why you need to craft anything in here. I mean, there's a crafting table, or crafting station, though, in case you need to do enchant. I don't know what you want to craft in here, but it's there in case you need it for whatever reason. And then we have an anvil here for combining, and this is just a bunch of enchanted books. Nothing too interesting, really. And over here, we have my Mistcraft room, which is also a fairly recent addition. I've only made 5 ages that I've put down these blocks. We have Twilight Forest Age, which there's not really too much of interest in this guy. It's just a Twilight Forest Age. That's pretty much all there is to it. Then we have this guy, Blazes and Vias Cows. As you can see, Blazes, yeah, I will show you what this is later, because loading up more dimensions, as I said, will make it a little laggy, so I kind of want to save this for the end. But the Vias Cows? Yeah, trust me, this dimension, while it has some good stuff, it also has some really annoying shit in it. We have Ghastly Woods, which is pretty much as it says. It's just a flat area, sort of, with a bunch of poison all over the fucking place. a million trees, and hell biomes, which means that ghasts spawn, and since it's just flat with loads of, flat terrain, you can just sort of kill them and get a bunch of ghast tears, which is how I get my ghast tears. Then we have this one over here, which isn't really that all interesting, and then we have this one here, which is a bright twilight hell. Basically, it's a nether biome, but it's nether terrain, as in just netherrack and nether quartz. Hey, and it is a twilight forest biome for the most part, and it's always bright, and it's always nighttime too, which is kind of weird, but that's how it works. And all my spare pages in here, there's like a million of them for some reason. A few extra linking books in here in case I need them. And then the final room on this row is, as you can probably see, a Thaumcraft area. This is my Thaumcraft area. And I actually really like the way this looks, especially the roof. It's kind of nice. And then we have all these fucking nodes over here, and there's a lovely crucible on fire. And we have this nice little telegodom that will sort out all my smelting shit for me, which is always awesome. And again, we have the applied logistics system over here, which is actually connected directly to my base, so I can access all my stuff from over here without having to go all the way back, which is amazing. As you can see, I can even access my pages from over here. If you take a quick peek again. You can access my pages from here. Maybe I should do something about that, but what it also means is that if I put pages in here, it'll just sort of go over there. Although I should probably make it so that you can only take pages from... you can get pages into the system, but you can't actually take them out, because I don't really need... Like, I don't need a page of... What was that? I don't need a thick shrubland biome page over here. I don't really see what the fuck I would use that for. And then in here we just have my thumbnail account because I don't need it anymore. I've researched everything there is to research. And out here we just have a... Oh, nice. This is just an ink farm, really. These guys, if you break them, you get 2 shadow dye, I think it's called, which is basically just 2 ink sacs. So that's always nice. We have a million fucking ore nodes from all over the place. And we also have these guys, which is basically just... Let me just warn you, look at this. 400. Look at all these fucking essences. This is what you get when you just walk around in Mistcraft Ages and in your regular world and you just sort of break most of the nodes you see, but you don't really need them anymore. You get a fuck ton of essence. I also have bees. As you can see, it's not really the most... As I said, my farm isn't really a farm, and it's not really that efficient, so there isn't really that much in here. And this is just... I don't know why, but I like to... Whenever I'm done doing something, I just sort of empty it out, apart from a few of these. I just sort of empty them out and put them in here, so I can more precisely measure them. And also, if I need to make something crucible, ouch, I can even, that also helps there, because I can just sort of say, alright, I need to make, I don't know, I need to make a few things, I need 8 of this. I can just go in here and be like, 8, boop, and just dump it into the crucible. Oh, I find that kind of handy. And that zombie can actually reach me, sucker. The roof here, oh, there's just a few chunklers up here, nothing too interesting. Over there, oh! Never mind, there's something very interesting over here. There's a fucking asshole. Let's burn him. No, that's the wrong thing! What do you do that for? You meanie. What did you put on? I don't want to excavate, I want to burn him. Meanie pants. Rawr. But yeah, over here we have a infernal furnace. I don't really use it much, but this mirror, you may have seen a mirror on there. That's to connect the Ignis over there to the furnace, so you can just sort of drain it out. Not really anything too interesting, but yeah. And with all of that being said and done, it's time to go visit the main event. Well, the main event, that's how I take it, but it's time to go look at what the BS Chaos is. But before we go in there, I want to put this on, because I'm going to need it. And no, I need that, and I'm also going... I think I'm going to need... Let me see here. I'm going to... No, I don't need that. I may need... I could have sworn I had something in here that I needed. Guess not. Alright, well. Sword, yeah. Alright, so let's go check out what the BS Chaos is. It's right on in here. This area, or this age as it's called, is fucking nasty. Right. So it starts out, it looks pretty solid, like, yeah, this looks pretty decent. There's nothing wrong in here, is there? It's like, oh, what's that? It's all red over there. What the hell is that, you might say? This over here is the most annoying thing ever. And that right there is the reason. The Hell Cows. Well, there's spiders around, apparently. They take barely any damage, and look at how many of them there are! They just keep swarming you, it's fucking annoying as shit. I think it's a shout out to Diablo 2, that's pretty much all I can think of with it, but these guys just constantly fucking swarm you. And here, as you can see, is a blaze spawn. There's actually two of them. There's one right there, and there's one over here. This is where I've been getting my blaze rods, whenever I've been fucking swarmed by these assholes out here. I don't know where they went. Oh, there you are. Hello! These guys actually also track you a fair distance. I mean, I've tried where I've killed all of them, and I was just walking around inside a nether fortress, and these guys just came out of fucking nowhere. Look at that, they're just coming from all over the fucking place. Look at this! Look, just fucking look at this! Look how many there are! There's even more coming there. Oh, there's a few over there as well. Yeah, look at that. This is what I mean by BS cows. Look at how many of these fuckers there are. And the worst part is, as you saw, you don't really do much damage with a sword to them. You only do like 4, which is really annoying. And they don't really drop anything. So it's not even worth killing them, but just the heck of it, burn them all. But even this guy only deals 2 damage to them. It's a little effective. But at least this is satisfying. Because, you know, these fuckers are annoying as shit. They haven't actually killed me yet, though. She's just been annoying as hell. They're always in the way when you're trying to do something productive, or even something unproductive. As you can see, they drop a little bit of experience, but that's about it. There's a piece of broken fish with a little zombie in there. They're not dropping any items at all. And no, it's not because I'm using a wand. I have killed them with a sword before. It takes fucking forever, and they don't drop anything at all. Although I think they have rare. I think one of them at one point rare dropped an emerald or a diamond apparently too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so 1 diamond. Oh my, what glorious treasure! I killed 50 of them. And look at that. There's even more of them coming already. Look at that. I just cleaned them out, and look at this. There's only more. There's already what, 8 more. There's no one right there. Oh, I hate these fuckers. They're so annoying. But yeah, that's how I've been getting my blaze rods in this world. By just walking in here. I think I actually got pretty lucky with these with this age, because if I hadn't gotten this age, I wouldn't have had any way of getting any blaze rods at all, which is kind of amazing. So yeah. Also, also the Twilight Forest area. Where the hell's my map? Is it in here? Is it in here? Ah, here it is. I don't know if this will work, but let's just have a look. Oh, it does. As you can see, I've explored a fair bit, and actually the thing you see right here, I think it's right here, yeah, right above the blue Hydra head, that's actually an enchanted grove, and that's actually where my portal leads to. It takes you directly to the enchanted grove, no shit. It's pretty darn amazing. You spawn pretty much directly in the enchanted grove, and not too far from there is the quest ram, so you can just walk up and give him some wool, and bam! You have a diamond block, an emerald block, an iron block, and a gold block, and a horn of something. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to show in this world. I think that's everything of interest going on. But yeah, just mainly just show you guys that I am not dead yet. I am still alive-ish, sort of. Although if I am dead, then I must say being dead isn't actually all that bad. You still get to talk and be alive. I guess I'm a zombie then. I don't know. You tell me. Am I alive or am I a zombie? Because I don't know anymore. I'm actually kind of confused now. Sort of. In a way. But yeah, that's my Feed the Beast world that I've been working on for quite a while actually. I think this is... Yeah, I don't think I've played on the same map for this long. I mean, I have had a survival world where I built on a giant hill, and I made like like 2 hills, and I connected them with a bridge, and I made one of them all farm, like from the top and all the way down, just farms all the way down, and yeah, it was just storage and such. And I even made a little bridge, and then I made my own village at the bottom. It was actually pretty cool. I still have that save around somewhere. It's actually a pretty nice save. I quite like it. I haven't played on it for like a year or so at this point, but it's still pretty cool. I quite like that little save. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Just show you that I'm still alive, and here was a quick tour of my server. Not server, of my world. So yeah. So what's up next, you may ask? I have a few ideas that I wanted to do, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say anything about when they'll be coming up, because I don't want to bind myself to that in case I don't feel like it at the time. But just know that I have a few ideas of what I want to do next, so they will be coming up eventually, and I'm not dead, even if it takes a little while. So yeah, with all being said and done, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. And I will get back to doing Ars Magica stuff, because I kind of want to get into that some more. I still have a bunch of stuff to do with that stuff, so yeah. I have a bunch of stuff to do with that stuff. That sentence makes so much fucking sense. Stop that. There you go. That sentence makes so much sense, it's amazing. But yeah. So whenever you see this video, I'll probably have my internet back. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.